It is the People Station, V103, Ramona DeBro here, and told you, Mr. Robert Battle, Artistic Director of the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater, is in the studio.
Hello.
Hello
Great
again.
to be here. Hello again to you too.
Every time I see your wonderful smiling face, that means that we're about to see an amazing performance at the fabulous Fox Theater.
Yes, no doubt. We brought it all for you this time. I mean, we brought everything we could, but it's going to be quite wonderful. Yes.
It's always quite wonderful.
Yes.
So how do you decide which dances, what do you call them, routines are going to make the cut? Because you guys are so robust.
Well, I mean, but it's so versatile, you know, and the dancers are so versatile. So that's really how I decide on which works we're going to do, you know, because in an evening you can see everything from, my goodness, hip hop to something sort of balletic and something very modern. And so that's really how I decide. But this season, I think the message really is of hope. It's called Ailey Revealed. That's what we're calling the season. And it's really about revealing those things that kind of bind us and connect us, and even some of the ugly history that's been left out of the history books when I think of Black History Month. That's why we have one.
Yeah, and here we are in Black History Month.
Yeah.
In fact, I want to talk about the Medal of Freedom that
Yes.
you accepted on behalf of
Alvin Ailey.
Wow.
Yes.
What was that like?
It was amazing. I mean, it was President Obama, the first Black president, you know, and there's the First Lady, Michelle Obama. I mean, it was, and then I'm accepting as me, who was born bow-legged, you know, had that braces for my legs, leading this company, coming from Liberty City, standing there in the White House, accepting this on behalf of Alvin Ailey. I mean, I remember when it all hit me at once, because I was raised by my great uncle who was born in 1903, and he died when I was going to my second year of Juilliard, so he got to see me do that. And I was just thinking of the shoulders that I was standing on, and there I was, and I remember standing by the president then, President Obama, and I know he could tell that I was about to get teary. So he just put his hand on my back.
I love
okay.
it.
Yeah, it was a great
So
moment.
classy.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
what great moments.
Yeah.
Oh, miss that. What beautiful moments. So a couple of things really quick before we get to the show and why it's so special, even more special than it has been.
Yeah.
I just thought about the history, overcoming so many things, both through history, which is what we get to see on stage, you know, an artistic interpretation of our struggle.
Yes.
And then you even going through a personal battle of being with, did you say crutches, canes?
Braces.
Braces. So wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I never knew that about you.
Yeah, so
Okay.
dance wasn't necessarily in the cards.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so now, here we are, African American History Month, Black History Month, and we are now going to see something about
Greenwood. Yes.
The epicenter of African American excellence in the country, which was burned
to the ground. 1921 Tulsa Race Massacre. And as the legend goes, an elevator operator who was white, a white woman, Sarah Page, had an incident with a black man whose name was Dick Rowland. And so the dance really that was choreographed by Donald Byrd really looks at kind of three different ideas about what might have happened in that elevator, because nobody really knows.
Okay.
And so at one version in the dance you see that he accidentally stepped on her foot and she screamed, and then he ran, and that created the impetus for what was already brewing, you know, the sort of envy around black folks having that kind of wealth, Black Wall Street.
Well, this happened on Auburn Avenue too, so you know, this is, but Greenwood certainly is, you know, the biggest story, one of the biggest stories we've ever heard.
Yeah,
okay.
It's amazing. And then another version of it is that they had some kind of relationship.
Okay.
And something happened, or was she attacked?
Okay, so I'm
It's
sorry.
amazing.
I can't wait to see this on stage.
Yeah.
Because dance truly can reflect where we've been, where
Yes.
we're going. Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater, you guys are phenomenal. We'll see Revelations as well.
Oh my gosh, yes.
How can we get tickets?
You can get tickets through Fox Theater.
foxtheater.org.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Or
you
even
better
go
hurry.
to our website, alvinailey.org.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I'm sorry. I'm just very excited.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to see the show tonight.
It's fabulous. One of the dances on it is called Ounce of Faith, and it's a new work by Darrell Grand Moultrie. And I think it speaks to what we need today. You know, if somebody has an ounce of faith in you, it could change the course of your life. And here we are.
See, you always dropping gems and definitely on stage. Amazing. The Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater is here. Artistic Director, Mr. Robert Battle.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.